welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm just a girl who likes to read romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. And I think life is better with romance books when you read romance books. So today's video is brother's best friend or best friend's brother, best friend's older brother trope. I've seen Tori, Sam, and Morgan and Jen do this video. Tori from Novel Life, Sam from Sam Reads a Little, Morgan from Nothing Better Than a Book, and Jen from the Book Refuge. They all did this video. And I just read a book that's my all-time favorite. And it has to do with this trope. So I thought I would do a recommendation video. The first book I want to recommend to you is To Love Jason Thorn. And it is about Olive. And and Jason. And Olive has been in love with Jason. It's secret pining. It's like 5-year age difference. I think she was 10, and she met Jason when he was 15, and she always had a crush on him, and he knew about it too. But once Olive was in high school, she was going to confess to Jason, but Olive overheard Jason say something about her that causes her to be completely heartbroken, and something happens to Jason's family where he has to move to California. Years later, Jason is a famous movie star, and Olive is a writer. She's a writer in college, and her book got picked for a movie. And the actor they want to play the main character is Jason, the Jason that she used to love. And through this movie, they are in each other's orbit again, and Jason's reputation in Hollywood takes a nosedive because of something that happens. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't read the book, but Jason has to enter a marriage of convenience, and his manager has, what about Olive? So it's their relationship. It's Jason realizing that he has feelings for Olive, and Olive realizing that her feelings for Jason never went away. So if you haven't read this book by Ella Mays, I suggest please read To Love Jason Thorn. The next book I'm going to suggest is Twisted Love by Anna Wong, and it's about Ava and Alex. And Alex is Ava's brother's best friend, Josh. He's Josh's best friend, and Ava has a crush on Josh, and Josh has to go to Doctors Without Borders, I believe, and he makes Alex promise that he'll look after his sister, and since Josh is his best friend, Alex says yes. And so Ava's friends make a bet with her if she can get Alex to smile. Something happens where Ava and Alex has to move in together, and it's a I hate anyone but you trope, grumpy sunshine. Ava has a traumatic past. She's afraid of the water, and Alex tries to help her get over her fear of water, and that's how they grow closer. The next book I want to recommend is Twisted Hate. It's the same series as Twisted Love. It's the third book in the series, and this is about Josh Chen and Jules. Jules is Ava's best friend, and it's her romance with Josh, Ava's older brother, and Jules and Josh do not like each other. They have a bad first impression because in college, Jules overheard Josh saying to Ava to get a new friend. She's nothing but trouble, but Ava refuses to listen, so they do not like each other. But Jules gets a job as a lawyer in Josh's hospital. They work together, and they're really stressed. It's forced proximity. They work together, and they are really stressed out. And I think Josh has a benefits relationship where it's just a physical. They're not gonna fall in love, but slowly the hate that they have for each other slowly turned into like, and eventually their physical relationships turned into mutual feelings, and they develop feelings for each other. The next book I have to recommend to you is Where I Belong. Where I Belong is about Mia and Ben. Mia moved back to Alabama for the summer to be with her best friend, and she's at a bar, and she sees this guy, and she has a one-night stand with him. She goes to her best friend's house to stay with her. Come to find out, she sees the one-night stand guy, and the one-night stand guy happens to be Ben, her best friend's older brother. Now, it's their romance. Ben is like the sheriff in town, and once Mia found out it was Ben, she tries to stay away from him because he kind of bullied her when they were children. But but Ben knows me as the one for her, so he pursues her, and Ben is a single dad. I really like that. This one is by J. Daniels. Sweet Alabama Series, Book 1. The next book I want to recommend to you is Simply Mine by Laura Pavlov. I really like this one. It's about Charlie and Ledger. Charlie is a preschool teacher, and she has been in love with her best friend's brother, Ledger, for a really long time. But she always thought he never felt the same about her. But they had a few stolen moments together. But something happened in Ledger's family where he chooses to leave, and Charlie never saw Ledger again. That is until Ledger's younger sister gets married, and Ledger is the best. And Ledger walks her down the aisle, and has to walk her. No, Ledger is the best man for the groom, and Charlie is the bridesmaid. And through this wedding, they are in forced proximity, and they make a deal with each other, because I think Charlie says to Ledger, she has always been in a relationship with one person, and she wants to know what it feels like to just have fun in a relationship. So they make this agreement while he's here for the wedding. They have a physical relationship, but obviously it develops into something more, because Ledger, unbeknownst to Charlie, also had feelings for her, but because of what happened to his family, he chooses to stay away. Another recommendation I want to give to you is A False Start by Elsie Silver, and it's about Nadia and Griffin. It's a 14-year age gap. They actually meet when Nadia is 18, but she didn't know that was Griffin. She's at a party one time, and she's in a bathroom. I think it's with a co-ed bathroom, and she meets this guy, and she has they kiss each other, and that was it. She never saw the guy again. And she never saw the guy again. 5 years later, when she's 22, she gets a job as her brother's girlfriend's secretary, because her brother's girlfriend is a vet in town, and she gets a job as her secretary, and she finds out that her brother's best friend is going to come into town because he was hired as the ranch hand for Billy. Billy is a character in the first book in the series, and lo and behold, her brother's best friend turns out to be the guy she had a kiss with years ago. And they tried to stay away from each other because he's He's her brother's best friend, but circumstances lead to there are certain circumstances that don't allow them to do that. And reluctantly, they cannot deny their feelings for each other, so they do end up in a relationship, but Griffin is hiding stuff from about his past. He used to be a famous football player, and Nadia still doesn't know what she wants to do with her life, and it's about their relationship and trying to figure their relationship out. I really love this book, A False Start by Elsie Silver. And this book is very unique because usually the brother goes AWOL when he finds out the best friend is dating the sister, but Stefan is like, brother's name is Stefan, the hero's name is Griffin, but Stefan is like, I just want her to be happy. So that was very unique. The last book I want to recommend to you is The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford, and it is about Ryan and Indy. And due to certain circumstances, Indy has to move in with Ryan at his twin sister's request. And he's a very reluctant guy because Ryan loves his personal space because of the things he went through in the past. Like, he doesn't let anybody in. But because Ryan loves his twin sister Stevie, he agrees to let Indy move in. Indy is a flight attendant. Something happens where Ryan and Indy have to fake date because his boss thinks he has to have a better work-life balance, and Indy needs a date to her friend's wedding because her ex-boyfriend is going to be there, and their relationship is so good. I love Ryan and Indy so much. The Right Move is going to be my favorite book of the year. It's sweepingly romantic. Do yourself a favor, if you're gonna read any book in this recommendation video, please read The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford. Now, Mile High is the first book, although I do suggest reading Mile High before you read this book. Those are all the recommendations I have for you today. I would really love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye.